Welcome, Scorpio, to your weekly reading. This is for the 28th of July to the 4th of August. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Scorpio, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Scorpio, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Scorpio, we see a very big, exciting energy coming through for you at the beginning of the week. With 8 of Wands, I feel, Scorpio, at the beginning of this week, you're going to get the most dynamic and incredible insight on how to get out of a certain situation that has been very challenging and tricky for you. And for some of my Scorpios, I do believe this has been going on for some time. And I feel you could have been racking your brain trying to find that missing piece to the puzzle. How do I get out of this job so I can start my own business? How do I leave this apartment so that I can move to my dream neighborhood even though it's more expensive and out of my price range? How do I get out there and meet new people at this stage of the game? And I feel, Scorpio, that you could have been in quite a tricky situation trying to figure out what is the best way forward. How do I do it? Where do I do it? And at the beginning of this week, with 8 of Wands, I almost see like this flash of divine inspiration coming your way. You know exactly what to do, and you don't hesitate, Scorpio. You set about doing it. You leave the energy now of worrying and thinking and planning. How am I going to do it? Where am I going to do it? What's that missing piece to the puzzle? You leave all that energy behind. You know your direction and you move forward. Now, as you can imagine, Scorpio, this could come through anywhere. Scorpio, this could have been the energy of you feeling really uncomfortable where you're living. Perhaps you're in an apartment that is in an area that has gone down in some way and you don't feel safe and you don't feel secure, but the area you want to move into is quite expensive. This energy of divine inspiration could be that you hear that there are people who have cottages on their property that they're renting out that is completely independent from the main home, and you have your own entrance and you have your privacy, but it's at a much lesser rent. And this is now your solution to moving out of where you're living. And so we see a wonderful positive movement forward that's going to give you what you have been dreaming and wishing for. A really positive start to the week. Now let us move on and see what 10 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups is for you that is sitting in your possible challenges. Now, Scorpio, what I'm seeing here is something really positive. So straight off the bat, I can tell you this is not a challenge. I do see that there is somebody coming in over this period, and this could be somebody already in your life, Scorpio, or it could be somebody new coming in, but somebody that you have a wonderful, unique, and almost magical connection to. You know that this relationship is special. You have a bond and a connection that you don't have with most people. So this could be your existing significant other or a new romantic partner coming in. This could be a really close friend that you've got or a new friend you meet this week. This could be a family member. It could be anybody. But what I love to see here, Scorpio, is that with this person, the possibility that sits above you is 10 of Pentacles. And 10 of Pentacles for me is the happily ever after card when it comes to our abundance and our prosperity. our career, our money, our finances, our home and our family. So this could be, my dear Scorpios, that your significant other asks you this week to consider moving in with them, or they ask you to buy a home together or start a family. This could be that you meet somebody romantically that you see has the potential and wants the same things as you when it comes to building a future. This could be, my dear Scorpios, your boss, who you really like, coming in and saying, Scorpio, you are doing such a phenomenal job. I want to give you a promotion and I want you to head up a new team. Something really wonderful is coming through here. And with 2 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, Scorpio, whoever this person is for you, and whatever this potential is that is lying under the banner of 10 of Pentacles, I feel it's going to be something so good for you and something you really want. So, wherever this comes up, my dear Taurus, I feel it's an incredibly positive energy. Right, let's move on now and see what 6 of Wands and the High Priestess is all about, that is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. Spirit has a wonderful message for you. They want you to know that this week you're going to feel the energy of victory and success. You're going to feel the energy of, my gosh, I found the missing piece to the puzzle. Look at me now. Look where I am now from where I was a few weeks ago. They also want you to know that this relationship is only going to get better, better and better. With 6 of Wands here, Scorpio, I feel you're going to have such a deep sense of pride in terms of, wow, look what I've done, look what I've accomplished, look how much I have achieved. And I do feel for many of my Scorpios, there are going to be people around you who admire you, Scorpio, who really look at what you have done and how far you have come. And don't be surprised if people come up to you and say, well done, Scorpio, that's amazing. I would love to do what you did. Do you have any advice for me? Spirit also wants you to know, Scorpio, that over this week, you are highly, highly intuitive. Your gut feelings are on point, and they will be communicating with you through your intuition. So any premonitions, dreams, hunches, please don't let them go by. Pay them attention, because that wisdom coming from deep within you is Spirit communicating with you and letting you know what is the right direction and where you need to wait and get more insight and information. Right, let us see now what 4 of Cups and the Ace of Wands are that are sitting in the possible outcome of the week. Scorpio, this 4 of Cups energy is just coming out to let me know that some of my Scorpios have started to feel very despondent with regards to this particular situation, thinking that they'll never be able to move, they'll never be able to get that promotion at work, they'll never be able to meet new friends. And you could have gone into that energy of focusing on all the things that are not working for you. This is a special message coming through for you, confirming that you are being given an incredible gift this week. And in that cup coming through from the hand of God is that divine spark there that has the ability to change everything. But if, my dear Scorpios, you are so focused on everything that is not going your way, you're going to miss it. So, Spirit is saying, head up, my dear Scorpios, pay attention. This divine spark could come through anywhere. You could see it on a billboard, you could read it, somebody could tell you about it, you could have a dream about it. But if you're not paying attention, you might miss it. And Spirit does not want you to miss this. And once again, we have an incredible confirmation with our Ace of Swords. You are going to be given the energy of a breakthrough. The breakthrough out of whatever the situation is. The breakthrough with this wonderful connection coming through. And this energy of feeling as though you're coming out on top. Ace of Swords confirms that things are going to be so clear to you now, Scorpio. You're going to know your way forward There's no doubt, there's no hesitation, there's no humming or hawing. The only thing that comes through is pay attention, my dear Scorpios, because there are gifts coming your way and you don't want to miss them. This should be a really exciting week for you. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.